Welcome in to Duval Daily presented by GenJag.com. I'm Jordan Lugo. Thank you so much for tuning in. Right now, we are taking a look at who should start for the Jacksonville Jaguars at right tackle in 2022. We've got a camp battle between Jawaan Taylor entering his fourth year as a pro out of Florida and Walker Little entering his second season with the Jaguars out of Stanford. Who should step on the field to protect Trevor Lawrence in week one of the regular season when the Jaguars head to Washington, D.C. to take on the Commanders? Please subscribe and hit that notification bell so you do not miss a show on here, and follow me at Jordan DeLugo on Twitter, Generation Jaguar, at Generation Jag. Who's it going to be? Who should it be? Walker Little stands 6'7", yes, 6'7", 309 pounds with 33 3/4 inch arms, while Taylor registers 6'5", 312 pounds, 35 1/8 inch arms. So even though Taylor's a little shorter, lower to the ground, got the longer arms, got the longer reach, that is an advantage for him, certainly. Both players were second-round picks by the Jaguars. Jawaan Taylor in 2019, Walker Little in 2021. Taylor has started all 49 games for the Jaguars since being drafted in 2019 out of Florida, while Little has started just 3 regular season games for the Jaguars, appearing in 9 total games in 2021. He served as the Jaguars swing tackle, cross-training on both sides at left and right tackle in 2021. Walker Little did finish the season strong, starting 2 consecutive games at left tackle in place of Cam Robinson, who was dealing with an injury. Stonewalled the New England and the Indianapolis defensive fronts, allowing 0 pressures and creating push in the run game. Jawaan Taylor struggled during his third year with the team and failed to develop into the quality starter that he was drafted to be. At this point, he has not developed into that player. It's fair to say that Taylor didn't receive coaching that really benefited him during his time in Jacksonville. But does that explain the mental mistakes and penalties that have plagued Jawaan Taylor throughout his career? Enter the 2022 offseason, and Doug Peterson, Jaguars' new head coach, is allowing the two to compete for the starting job on the right side. Taylor is entering the final year of his rookie contract, while Little is locked up through 2024. So who should start? Jawaan Taylor is currently listed as the starter on the depth chart, but the battle remains open. They've been swapping time with the first team. Taylor missed a little over a week with a hamstring tweak earlier in training camp, and Little certainly did make the most of his opportunity to run with the ones during that time period, impressing in 11-on-11 work and one-on-ones. Taylor has also had a steady camp when he has been on the field. When he has been healthy, he has looked improved. Both have played extremely well in pass protection, but left a little to be desired in the run game throughout the preseason. So who should the Jaguars roll with? Who will they roll with? I think it's the same answer. I think they should and they will roll with Walker Little in the starting lineup. Do you really want to go into the third year of his career not knowing what you have? With Jawaan Taylor playing on the final year of his rookie deal, you don't want to be put in a position where you have to decide whether or not to pay him in the offseason because you don't know what you have in Walker Little. It's my opinion that Jawaan Taylor's fate was sealed with the Jaguars when they knowingly signed Cam Robinson to a blockbuster deal, knowing that they had Walker Little, who they just took with a second-round pick, under contract for 3 more seasons. I don't think that Jawaan Taylor will be with the Jaguars following the 2022 season. Again, final year of his rookie deal. The one potential benefit from a roster construction and a roster management standpoint to starting Taylor, if he plays well and another team signs him on a free agent deal to a big enough deal, the Jaguars could be in line for a compensatory pick, which helps keep and grow the talent base in Jacksonville. But seeing how Taylor has performed throughout his penalty-filled career, I would not bet on him landing a hefty free agent deal And Little has flashed in the games we've seen him in and in training camp. I'd roll with the younger player and make sure that he is the man to protect Trevor Lawrence on the right side before entering his third year as a pro. That's going to do it. Thank you so much for tuning in, Duval. Hit me up on Twitter at Jordan DeLugo. Follow Generation Jaguar at Generation Jag. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button on YouTube and check genjag.com for all the latest Jaguars news, analysis, and Duval gear.